Jai Sri Krishna. Um, Today's vlog is a heart-to-heart conversation on one of the psychological factors, uh, on how one thing leads to the other. So, I'll give you one example. Recently, my just previous vlog where I have uh, um uploaded about few snippets of the cooking delights at home. It's not that I have given a voiceover video for it. When I was shooting for it, I had given, shooting itself, I was speaking and I was explaining everything. But then when I came to the editing part, I understood that the flow of thought is not clear. In between, I'm blabbering around. Maybe there is a repetition of idea. And as a viewer, I wouldn't like to watch such vlogs. So I thought that okay, this is not good enough. But then I had put a lot of efforts on that. It's not lot of efforts. When I was doing, I just did it. Uh, but then I thought that instead of deleting it, let me anyway have shooted it. Let me just put a voiceover on it, and I will just fast forward and I will put it. But then I watched my own vlog. I didn't felt that it is the same Priyanka who started the vlog the first time. So then I thought for a moment, what has changed in me? The immediate thing was okay, the feeling that I have accepted that I am not good enough. I accepted that okay, my maybe the background is not coming good. Maybe I'm feeling conscious. Maybe I'm feeling that okay, if I express anything and everything, I don't know who all are watching my vlogs. What will they think? No. What was the purpose of me starting the vlog? Because I wanted to video journal. I wanted to be as real as possible. I wanted to express everything. But in the process, I started to feel conscious. I started to feel that okay, um, uh, my grammar, maybe I'm making mistake there, or the flow of thought is not clear, etc., etc. But today I thought that I have to overcome this. Even if my sentences are not being framed in a way that should be, I will try. I will try. Although it may not be perfect, but I will try my best to speak in the flow. Uh, at, Today I just observed one thing about me that was always there, but I just gave a thought and I reflected back. So I wanted to run away from the present situation that's happening. So I started to think about future. For example, let's say my cousin's wedding is about 3 months from now. So I started to think that okay, what I will be, will I be going for the wedding? When I will reach there? What I will wear? Whether I will get ready myself or I will hire a beautician. Then who will hire a beautician? Whether I should hire or I should let my cousin know that if she is hiring, I will pay for the services, but how it will work out. Then I was speaking to my sister-in-law today, and then while speaking, a few assumptions came by, because my cousin earlier had told that okay, this is Adhik Masa, so after June 14, 15, we will start distributing we will start all the wedding preparations. So that was stuck in my mind. So while speaking, when my sister-in-law said, okay, so and so, maybe all arrangements and all started, I told very confidently, no, this is Adhik Masa, no, so she has not even booked the hall. I told that okay, so and so is from Karkala, so she is the beautician for her, so and so. I was very confident in saying things. Okay, the blouse stitch, maybe she has got a ready-made blouse for her engagement, because she had told, maybe she told that she might get a ready-made blouse. But when I conveyed it to my sister-in-law, I said she got it from a ready-made store, and also I named the store, which was actually not true. And I was very confident in saying all that thing. And even then later on, this day when I actually messaged my cousin, I got to know, okay, the beautician is different. The blouse that she stitched or the ready-made blouse was not from Mangalore, it was from Shimoga. And also I came to know that she has already booked the hall immediately after her engagement, everything. So, but the way I was mentioning to my sister-in-law was in a very confident way that yes, this is only done. Actually, it was my assumptions, but when I was expressing, it was because I was living in the future. I was already living in the future, and I was thinking that I will wear this, I will. So I gave that story in my mind that this already happened. So this day when I realized it, see, I had two options. One thing, I could have just left. Anybody wouldn't ask me what is real, what is not. But now that would be my habit. Now I don't want to go to a path which is full of lies, because once we start fearing that what others will think about us, we will give that image that no, I am like this, I never tell a lie. This one, it was involuntarily. I didn't mean to say a lie, but it happened that way. Then I messaged my sister-in-law and I said, oh, sorry, all the facts were false. These are the correct ones. So she said, it's okay, it doesn't matter. But in my heart, I felt a bit okay. I something was wired in a wrong way, which I tried to correct it. This is a small matter. There can be situation where we are at workplace and we may assume things and say something, and then if somebody points out, it will hurt us, like oh, how come she said this to me? It will hurt the ego. So right from the beginning, I have to be very conscious about where my thoughts are flowing, what I'm speaking, how would that impact the other person, etc. So this is one thing that and one more thing, when I was speaking to my cousin about somebody, I just mentioned that okay, that person has also subscribed to my YouTube channel, and she said, oh really? Then I this point also, because I wouldn't have the visibility of who are my subscribers, but I was very confident in saying that. Then I thought, why it doesn't, if it doesn't even matter, but then why am I saying things that I'm not sure about? So this is what happens when I was praying to God. My mind was elsewhere because I'm not in the present. In my mind, I'm already in celebrating the marriage functions and everything. So I got to know that okay, I'm not living in the present. When I'm not in the present, my mind is my mind can be vulnerable, and it is vulnerable. And how I came to know, because it wanders everywhere. I lose focus. When I lose focus, there won't be clarity of thoughts, and then I start even overthinking what others will think, what this will happen, that will happen. So and it's like a guilty pleasure to not be in present. See, I understand that whatever I'm facing, it can be good, it can be bad, but ye pal chala jayega. This moment will go. Whether it is good, whether it is bad, this moment will go. But if I don't face my fears, if I don't face the challenges, and I live in a thing that gives me temporary pleasure, be it futuristic, be it staying in the past, anything which makes me happy, but then I won't face the reality of today. So what are the things that I did today to overcome? Because first one is self-reflection. This habit of mine, I have even during 2017, yeah, my other cousin was getting married, and that time even I was feeling that okay, I'm of this age, I'm only not getting married, etc. So when she just came before my exam, I was giving one of my professional exam, and before that she came and she just started showing her finger, okay, ring finger, and she said that yeah, I got engaged. And see, everybody have their life. They are free to live whatever they. But it impacted me. Oh, she also got married. She's younger to me. This, that. I'm only. So all these things, these could be. I could even thought about all these things a month later. Same way, now the marriage thing, this, that, I can think about it. There is 3 more months to go. I can think about it later, but today, what is my priority? I'm not doing it. When I have so many things to complete, so many priority things, I'm living in the future, which is wrong. So first thing is, previously also I may have done, but today I realized, okay, so this is the thing that is not helping me grow. So this is the thing I should put a full stop. Second thing, what I did was following the discipline. For example, reciting Lalita Sahasranam. So when I did my evening prayers, I found that I was not completely focused towards my prayers. So I thought, let me just continue with it. Let me just, if I'm not even being able to focus, let me just read the lyrics. So I started chanting. I kept the Lalita Sahasranama video, and I kept looking into the lyrics. Focus was going out, but I tried concentrating on the lyrics. Many thoughts came by. Okay, when I was small, I had 5 names. One of the name was Ambika. So my mom didn't even know about that, but my name is also Ambika. All that thoughts, from one thought to other thought, kept on keeping. I thought, oh, let it come, let it come, let it go. Once it came, once it gone, again I continued reciting or looking into it. So then I felt that, okay, discipline is one of the thing that can help me get back to the present. Then prioritizing. So I need to know that what is important for today. If I just sit and keep chatting with someone, or even if she can be my cousin, but if I'm not focusing on what I have to prepare for my dinner or the next day preparation, again we have to order from outside. Okay, so this is not a very healthy thing to do on a day-to-day basis. So I have to know the discipline. I have to know. I should be mindful of what I'm eating, what I'm speaking, what I'm thinking, everything. So this is the thing. And see, once we know the problem, it's like half of the solution. It is the half of the solution. Once we understand what is the problem, what is the root cause of problem, and I came to know that, okay, this is, I'm going somewhere else, so I have to get back. So then I after that, what I did, journaling. So journaling, I generally write a book, write my diary, and I do a self-reflection exercise of what is happened. But at times I tend to forget writing diary, and I feel that, okay, let me not do it. Instead of that, let me just browse into or scroll down to any social media handle. And I thought that it's okay, let me video journal. Let me just put out my thoughts in words. Maybe the flow of thoughts will be better with time. The more I speak, the more I express, it will be good. It will be good for me. And irrespective of what people think, I should root back to the main purpose for which I started vlogging. It was to clear my mind, to be a better person than what I was yesterday. So my competition is not anybody, it's my own self. So I thought that, okay, let me I may repeat the idea, I may blabber, but I'm just like a small child who's learning to walk. I will fall, but I will continue to walk in a path, and in a right path in life. So this is something that I wanted to share on my self-reflection exercise. It's good. I felt good after sharing with you. I felt good, and every day is a learning. Like, for example, yesterday in my workplace, there was one instance where one person mentioned to me that the work level that I do, she was not satisfied with it, although I have addressed her queries on time. And once even she had emailed me that, okay, my these all queries, invoices are not being handled or something. So I responded to her nicely that, see, I have replied to you on the same day, same. So I have already replied to her, but yesterday also she said the same thing over phone. So I didn't go to argue or say anything. I just listened to what she had to say, And I said okay, and I kept the phone. And whatever request was there, I addressed it. I professionally responded to her. So why this change has happened in me? Because if you might have known, a few days back I had posted a video on the office politics thing. So I understood from that instance that I was taking everything to my heart. And at times it's not good. It's good to express everything, and I have expressed in the video, and I felt much better. But then as a person, if I have to grow, I need to learn to overcome these things. So life is like a market. Like life is actually not like a market. We don't get to choose the vegetables we want to. We will be given, and we have to know how to cook of the vegetables that we have been given, right? If something is spoiled, then we need to know how to remove the spoiled part and cook the good food. So something like that. So I learned, okay, I can handle this professionally. If I even argue back, if I escalate the matter, what will happen? Again, it's the same thing that, okay, Priyanka always has problem with everybody. She always cries. No, this is not the Priyanka I want to be. I'm confident. I'm happy. I'm somebody who knows how to work. I'm confident about my work. I'm confident about the things I do. Then why would I bother about anybody's validation, right? Be it my YouTube, be it my work, be it my home. If I'm doing something from my heart, if I'm doing something with the best of my knowledge, then that's what matters. And if I make the mistake, it's not, see, mistakes, we shouldn't take it to the heart. We should learn from it, and next time when something happens, we shouldn't repeat it. So that's what I learned. And after today's instance also, I learned, okay, maybe I have the tendency of assuming things and saying. Maybe I can be more clear in my thoughts and in expressing things, and to be real. When I say as real as possible, it's like I'm trying again to be real, which is not the purpose. I should be real. So this is about my vlog today. It is just a sit down video, and I expressed everything. Thank you so much for taking time and listening to my chatter putter. I really feel good sharing everything I know to the best of my knowledge, and I will improve over time. Okay, so thank you. Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Ramachandra, Jai Sri Lakshmi Narasimha, Shri Matre Namaha.